The day started off like many others on Peckforton Light Railway. A down ore train, hauled by Fowler Diesel Mechanical Loco No. 7 Tollmash, set off for the copper mine, as it had done many times before. A few minutes later, once the line ahead is clear, the mixed departs, hauled by Hunslet Loco No. 3 Peckforton. As you can hear, the loco doesn't sound in the best of health. However, its driver, old Tom Stockton, feels he can nursemaid it through its journey. As it passes beneath the bridge carrying the Nantwich to Wrexham main road, the loco seems to be performing well. After a brief stop at Beeston Castle, our train departs to continue onwards to Peckforton. The train coasts hesitantly into Peckforton. So far, old Tom has managed to keep the loco going, but only just. Looks like spiders have been busy as the mixed ploughs onwards towards Gallantry Bank, the 1 in 40 gradient, on the approach to Buckley Station. Valiantly, old Tom opens the regulator to tackle the slope ahead. Unfortunately, the valve timing issue seems to be getting worse. And worse, and worse. Meanwhile, at Buckley, an up ore train is emerging from the copper mine branch, seeking permission to join the main line. By now, James Twiss, the station master at Buckley, has realised that the morning mixed is stranded on Gallantry Bank. The train is just visible through the trees. As the ore train pulls into the platform, Station Master Twiss has a conversation with the Fowler Loco's driver, George Watson. Twiss has already phoned Willie Shaw, the station master at Peckforton, and explained the situation. A rescue mission is about to be set in motion. With safeguards set in place to protect the mixed train and give permission for the Fowler Loco to enter the occupied section, George Watson opens the Fowler's throttle and proceeds cautiously up the line towards Gallantry Bank and the stranded loco. As he starts his descent of Gallantry Bank, driver Watson applies the brakes and approaches the loco of the mixed train slowly. Although the handbrakes on the Hunslet and the brake van have been applied and Scotch blocks placed under the wheels, the last thing he wants to do is push the train uncontrollably back down the bank. Once the locos have been securely coupled, the Fowler takes the strain, and, with just a hint of wheel spin, as the driver and guard of the mixed train release their brakes, the train can at last continue its climb up Gallantry Bank. Meanwhile, back at Beeston Market Station, Manning Wardle 060 Loco No. 6 Hart Hill is hurriedly prepared. It was already being fired up for the daily pickup goods, but now is being sent down the line as a light loco to assist. Rather than pulling into the empty platform road and becoming trapped at the wrong end of its train, the Fowler glides to a halt once more at the head of its train of loaded skips. Once coupled up, it reverses both trains back out of the station, so it can take the mixed on to the platform loop. Once uncoupled from the mixed, the Fowler can progress once more on its journey up the line towards Peckforton and thence to Beeston Market. At Peckforton, it takes the passing loop, leaving the platform road clear, so that No. 6 can cross it on its way towards Buckley and the somewhat delayed morning mixed. Eventually, much to the relief of the train crew, the station master and the passengers, No. 6 arrives at Buckley Station, where it runs round the train and couples up to loco No. 3. Somewhat behind schedule, the morning down mixed at last departs Buckley Station, to continue its journey onwards to Bickerton Station, at the furthermost end of the line. At Bickerton, the train coasts into the platform. Fortunately, only a couple of passengers have been inconvenienced, and station master George Dodd has plied them with hot sweet tea and a round of local gossip to keep them entertained. After shunting off a couple of wagons and collecting another pair to replace them, the train makes a hasty departure, aiming to try and make up some of the lost time. At Buckley, quite a crowd of passengers has gathered. Maybe it's an accumulation of passengers for the late train and those getting ready to catch the next. Similarly at Peckforton station, a number of passengers are awaiting the train's arrival. There's a pause as the pickup goods pulls in, hauled by a hastily steamed Black Hawthorn Loco No. 14 Burwoodsley. Not normally rostered for pickup goods duties, it's a rare treat for the loco and for its driver. With passengers all safely aboard, the Mixed now departs, under the watchful eye of Station Master Willie Shaw, pleased that already things are getting back to normal. As the Mixed pulls into Beeston Castle station above, the pickup goods continues below, storming up the now infamous Gallantry Bank on its way to Butley. After what must seem like an age for the passengers and crew, the Mixed train pulls at last into Beeston Market Station, where Loco No. 3 will be towed into the engine shed to have its valve gear stripped down. Just another day on Peckforton Light Railway.